I'm not a collector at all of steelbooks, but I've treated myself to this Dalek Invasion Earth 2150 AD, and I got a really good deal on this on Amazon for £16. £16 for a steelbook, and isn't it nice? Let's get it opened. Let's get it opened. Let's get rid of the case. Look at that. Wow. That's really nice. That's really nice. And this, don't forget, is in 4K. As for the movie, I remember watching this. No idea when I was fairly small. At my grandma and granddad's in Rishton in Lancashire when I was over one Saturday. And it's a film I absolutely loved as a kid, and I've always liked the film. I've always wanted a copy. So when I saw it for £16 on Amazon in 4K, I thought, I'm having a bit of that. As I say, I don't really collect these things. I just get them to watch. So yeah, something different. Don't have many steelbooks, so let's give it a watch.
Nothing can stop us now.
So I've watched it, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. It really does. It's a brand new 16-bit 4K scan of the original negative, and it looks fantastic. It's in Dolby Vision, and the change of colour palettes from the really vivid Dalek ship interiors to some scenes with trees in it. The colour palettes are really well managed. It's excellent. The sound is mono, but it's got a lovely full rich sound mix with this, and it's good. Sometimes I'm not a big fan of mono soundtracks, but this sounds really nice and full and wide, and highly recommended. Yeah, it's not a bit of an odd film. Peter Cushing isn't the Doctor; he actually plays Doctor Who, and Bernard Cribbins ends up on the TARDIS. The inside of the TARDIS does look pretty poor, to be honest, but Bernard Cribbins is excellent in it, and I haven't watched the extras yet, but there is an interview with him. Sadly, passed away recently. What a great entertainer of the years Cribbins was. So Peter Cushing plays a Doctor Who, released in 1966. It was the sequel to I think Doctor Who and the Daleks, which I wasn't that keen on. That was in 1965. This was in 1966. I think they paid the BBC and Terry Nation £500 for the royalties to make 3 films. We only made 2 because this did too well at the box office. Look, it's silly, throwaway fun. But if you were a big Doctor Who fan in the 60s, when it was in black and white, to see it in colour, and this, lots, really vivid colour, a lot of it. The effects aren't too bad, to be honest. He had a £250,000 budget back in the day. It looks all right. It has but it has a trigger warning before it, saying this film contains scenes that are rather outdated and attitudes of previous times. Yes, it's made in 1966. I didn't find anything that's could be offensive in it, but anyway, I suppose you have to do these things. Now, why am I holding it up like this? Let's turn it around. So, very enjoyable. Recommending 4K. 4K is excellent, especially in Dolby Vision. I haven't got around to the extras yet. They also got an audio commentary. Listen to this. Kim Newman and Mark Gatiss. I like Kim Newman. I'm a big fan of Mark Gatiss. I think he knows his stuff, and he's always entertaining. So that should be a good listen. Now it's got a new Dalek Legacy Invasion Earth restoration. This went in 2022, by the way. Restoration documentary, a Dalek Mania documentary, the original trailer, Stills Gallery, and an interview with Bernard Cribbins. So yeah, really good. Really, really good. It doesn't actually say it's in Dolby Vision. It just says HDR. But my Panasonic player did flash up it's in Dolby Vision, and it looks pristine. It really is. The film grade, it's not been scrubbed. It's been cleaned. They say it's actually been manually cleaned. It's got a reasonable amount of film grain in there. Yeah. Show some of the warts and all. The inside of the TARDIS looks pretty naff, where the Daleks' control panel is, with not a lot to it, but near the end, that looks really naff. The Daleks themselves have all the threats of the Smash robots. They really do.
They are clearly a most primitive people. For mash, get smash.
But that's just the Daleks. They are fairly useless in this. They do fire extinguishers because they were supposed to fire, but they went, isn't that a little bit dangerous? Even in 1966, I don't think the version of the risk assessment said that. So, you know, I don't have many steelbooks. I'm quite like that. There you go. Dalek Invasion Earth 2150. Even though 2150 looks like more like 1950, to be honest. The Robo Men in this. Good fun, almost fun. If you're a Doctor Who fan, it is a bit of a novelty. But I used to love this film on TV when I was a kid. I probably have no idea when I saw it. I must have been pretty young, to be honest. I must have been 6, 7, 8, something like that. And I loved it, and I've watched it tonight, and I've really, really enjoyed it. So, highly recommended. Dalek Invasion Earth 2150 AD.